Si usted no habla inglés, debe estudiarlo al servir como misionero, ya que será para usted una bendición en su misión y en el resto de su vida. El aprendizaje del inglés le permitirá ayudar a edificar el reino del Señor de formas adicionales y será una bendición para usted y para su familia. Puede asistir a cualquiera de estas instituciones en línea, BYU Idaho o Ensign College, después de completar el programa EnglishConnect, a través de BYU Paswa Worldwide Paswa a precios reducidos tanto para miembros de la iglesia como para amigos de la iglesia.
Para aprovechar al máximo estas lecturas del manual de EnglishConnect 3, haga lo siguiente. Recuerde que la lectura está diseñada para su experiencia al escuchar a un hablante típico de inglés sin ayudar a su capacidad para comprender o conversar en inglés. Recuerda, la conversación es confianza. Habla en voz alta y libremente. Nadie quiere que fracasen, especialmente su Padre Celestial. Lee siempre los subtítulos. Pausa el video cuando sea necesario. Reduzca la velocidad del lector en el video cuando sea necesario si usa YouTube. Aunque es posible que otras plataformas no tengan esta opción. Repetición, repetición, repetición. Repite, repite, repite. Marca las palabras con las que tienes problemas cuando la pronunciación o el significado sean confusos o desconocidos. Pero no detengas la fluidez de la oración. Simplemente regrese y comience la oración de nuevo con las correcciones necesarias.
All right, let's go ahead and get started on 163. Do it again. 163, negotiate. We'll go to 166, and that'll be as much reading as we'll do. Kataya recently moved to the United States to go to university. She is typically a happy person who enjoys working hard and learning new things, but since she moved, she has been quite stressed. She goes to class, does her homework, eats, and sleeps. She feels like she doesn't have time to do anything else. She doesn't have any friends, and she feels very unhappy. She is thinking about taking more classes next semester so she can graduate more quickly and return to her home country. What do you think Katia should do? Write a paragraph answering this question. In today's busy world, it is important for people to take time to relax. In fact, taking time to relax will actually help people produce better work. Imagine you had to present this information to two different groups of people, your friends and people you work with. How would you present this information differently to these two groups? Write two different emails to each of these groups. In each of these emails, explain the importance of taking time to relax. Also, include 3 relaxation methods that would benefit each group. Be sure these emails are appropriate for each of the groups. And after 166, you're going to get a lot of answers. The answers are to these kinds of requests to do the practice sessions, okay? But here are some ideas of ways people can relax. There's 10 of them. Take a walk outside, listen to music you enjoy, read for fun, do something you enjoy but don't do often, find a new hobby, breathe deeply, stretch your muscles, keep a gratitude journal, eat a healthy snack, meditate, and think positively. Answer these questions. Be sure to write in complete sentences. Here are the questions. There's 3 of them. What hobbies do you have? Which hobby is your favorite? To be clear, does that mean that if you could only do one hobby for the rest of your life, this would be the hobby you would choose? Here's the next question. Carlos prefers to relax outside in green parks. However, he currently lives in a city where there are no green parks. He's upset and feels like he can't relax. What advice do you have for Carlos? Number 5, think about the last fun thing that you did in your city. Describe your experience. Consider answering these questions. What did you do? Where did you go? Why was it fun? Okay, now here's a passage 2. That was passage 1. All of that about relax. How to relax. Now we're going to do passage 2, graduate school applications. This is what we are hoping will happen in your own lives for your postgraduate, undergraduate work. Donna is preparing materials for graduate school applications. That means that she's already done her 4 years, and she's trying to go beyond for a master's. One of the things she needs to prepare is a letter of intent. This letter will be an important part of her application. So she wants to understand more about what it is. Here is some information she found online about letters of intent. Graduate schools want to know why you are applying to a specific program. A letter of intent serves not only as an introduction to who you are as a person, but as a way of letting the program directors know what you want to study. It's an opportunity for you to talk about some of your qualifications and show why you feel fit, why you will fit into your program of choice. It's also a way to discuss some of your important life experiences related to education, as well as to your decision to pursue a graduate degree. So they want people who are serious about and who will make their graduate program look good. So they want you to be successful in your venture, in your career, that you'll go forward with it and introduce their academic standards and things that they've developed in their program that benefit you and will benefit society. All right, these are sincere, these are real educators. Questions. What questions do you have about the information in the passage? Write 3 questions to help you clarify or better understand the information. Here's an example. What is graduate school? Okay. Number 2, Donna started writing her letter of intent by discussing some of her personal experiences. First, serving as a full-time missionary for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, I just bore my testimony, is by far the most meaningful thing I have ever done. It was an incomparably enriching experience to help people change their lives in positive ways each day. In addition to the transformative power of teaching and serving, I also gained unexpected perspective. I spent most of my mission in Rome, Italy, and my time there opened my eyes to a historical richness I had never experienced in my hometown. I was steeped in layers of Christian history. My daily interactions with the locals paired nicely with the throbbing pulse of history. This pairing awakened in me a fascination for the sometimes forgotten people at the core of Christianity. In so many ways, my mission profoundly changed my life. As a result, coming home from my missionary service and re-entering college and normal young adult life was difficult. Nothing I did seemed important when compared to the life-changing service and broadened perspectives I had so recently experienced. She's talking about her mission experience there. As my graduation from the history department rapidly approached, I realized that my old goal of being an archivist just didn't feel important enough. I began searching for graduate programs that would allow me to pair my love for research with something more meaningful. What things do you like? Is there anything you think she should change or add? Explain the reasons for your opinions. Use the information you found about letters of intent to help you. And I do believe she could change that. I think her change of perspective and its broadening should be better developed. Here is more information about letters of intent. When considering content, you should actually first consider the program you're applying to. Research the school and your prospective program meticulously. As you research, take note of specific things that spark your interest about the school and your program. It will be important to mention a few of these in your letter. For example, if the university is renowned for cutting-edge research in your field, you could discuss that. You might also consider looking at the research specialties of professors in the department you're interested in. You can then spotlight reasons why your research interests fit with theirs. Selection committees favor students who fit easily into their programs and who will contribute to an ongoing research. Write 1 to 3 sentences paraphrasing the information above. Be sure to use your own words. Here's number 4 of these 5 selected questions. Answer the tag questions. Be sure to write in complete sentences. Number 1, you served a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, haven't you? 2, you haven't written a letter of intent for graduate school, right? Number 5, right before Donna is going to turn in her graduate school applications, she realizes she can't find her letter of intent. She looks everywhere on her computer, but she can't find it. She didn't print a copy. You can't find the letter anywhere. She has to turn to her applications in 24 hours. What do you think Donna should do? Write a paragraph answering the question. Okay, that's 164. 165, effective leadership. This is a short one. We'll read that. We won't do 166. This is essentially listening. It's called listening proficiency practice. So it's one of your activities that you do. But passage 3 is effective leadership on page 165. The following is an opinion about one skill that makes a leader effective. Here's one of the skills. The leader who takes time to listen is an effective leader. When a leader truly listens, he or she fosters a feeling of openness where thoughts, opinions, and experiences can be shared without judgment. Listening to others and receiving counsel are imperative to a leader's ability to make good, well-educated, effective decisions. I've been a leader in my world. I agree with that. I do know that some people will exploit the environment and the setting and the willingness to listen. So you also have to use discernment. You have to think about why they're approaching you. And questions that go along with this passage. Number one, there's 5 of them again. Paraphrase the paragraph above about effective leaders in listening. Consider this statement. There's number 2. Consider this statement. Listening to others and receiving counsel are imperative to a leader's ability to make good, well-educated, effective decisions. That's very succinct and clear. That's good. Do you agree or disagree with this statement? I do, yes. Write a paragraph stating your opinion and supporting it with clear details. Number 3, think of a time when a leader may be more effective by not listening. Describe the scenario and explain why in this instance it would be better for the leader not to listen. That was what I was referencing. 4, think of an effective leader. Write 5 advanced questions you could ask this leader about the importance of listening. And 5, predict how the effective leader is going to answer your questions. Write answers to the 5 questions you wrote for the previous prompt. Okay, that completes the book and what I believe are the necessary reading passages. There probably are more. These are answers, so I won't read those. You can if you want. We will probably put these all on the screen in time. At the current moment, we're just working to get this out before so many of you missionaries are going home. We have to make sure this is in your hands. Thank you for the opportunity to be a part of your development and what we're doing here. Remember, it's all about BYU Pathway, and this is the admission program. There's more here, but they're on the other folders. All right, well, yeah, trifolds, bifold, actually 4 folds. Use those to enhance your understanding. That would be that.